This is Galatians 5:23. Meekness, temperance, against there is no law. Matthew 5:5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Second Ezra 11:42. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt thy peaceful, thou hast loved liars and destroyed thy dwellings of them that have brought forth fruit, and have cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. Ecclesiastes 3:19. Many are in high places and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, to the Akim pushing his word on all four corners in truth and sincerity, to the sisters, the Aqua tuning in, listening and learning, to the Confusion of Faith brothers, to you I should say Shalom. Now this is going to be real quick. This is another post from that forum, and the title of the post is Internet Freedom is Dead. And this is a post by Tiny Tim, the username Tiny Tim. Remember what I said, mysteries are revealed unto the meek. Think about Tiny Tim, think about that movie, play, book, whatever it was, A Christmas Carol. Think about Ebenezer Scrooge, the white Edomite with all the money, and little Tiny Tim who's down on his luck, he's portrayed as white, but in reality, Tiny Tim's probably a Jake, downtrodden Jake, a little 5-year-old kid on crutches. He has to deliver papers because his family is poor, man. Especially in that time period, man, era where that takes place. It's Jake, man. I'm gonna read this. This is spiritual because that's a movie, and this is just some guy's username online, but I find it very interesting. And as soon as I saw this, I've been sitting on this for a few days, but as soon as I saw this, I thought of the scripture, mysteries are revealed unto the meek. I'm going to read this. Tiny Tim said, I find it interesting that this site bans people for silly stuff, but allows all the political discussion, being that this site is hosted by the Mockingbird Foundation of 105c3 not-for-profit. And we know that 105c3 not-for-profit, whether it be a church, whether it be just a regular-ass not-for-profit, is working for the devil, because that's drinking from the cup of the whore's iniquity pertaining to the book of Revelation. Let me get that real quick. That's the devil for you. Scriptures say Satan hinders us, but I'm gonna just keep rolling. And this mod that responded, working for that 105c3 not-for-profit. So anyone seeing this band, like I said, anyone seeing this band, the Grateful Dead, Grateful Dead are 105c3 not-for-profit too. They have their own thing under the guise of preserving their music catalog correction from that have been taped over the years, because they have tapes of all their shows and shit, and it's audience recordings, and but they have a 105c3 not-for-profit too. Don't matter what it's for. It said, this is clearly a troll comment from a terms of use. Fish.net does not endorse, explicitly just blah blah blah. See, Esau, a little bitch, hiding behind his legalese. Tiny Tim continues, I would think that most of the mods promote political candidates in the Democratic Party and its members. It would be in violation of IRS regulations. And as dude starts going off, a wild assumption, and you're conflicted, and you've conflated the Mockingbird Foundation, completely apolitical, 100%, organization aimed at arts and education. This website's forum moderation team. This website has a team of people who attempt. Man, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but you see, it's they saying it's hate speech, and they shut the thread down. The thread been locked since we got it locked down real quick. But Tiny Tim called him out, and he's basically saying, according to your laws, Esau, Edom, your legalese and your IRS, doing what you're doing with your 105c3. Hey man, doing what you do with your 105c3 is you working for the devil, man. This is a cup of her iniquity. That's drink from the cup of her iniquity and the wine of her fornication. Slockians. Let me just find it. Let me see if I can find the book of Revelation real quick. Man, this app is Esau been fucking with this app. Revelation 18 verse 13. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And these guys, these guys who run this shit, they're part of the elite, man. And if they weren't part of the elite, you wouldn't have some fucking shit like this. And I just made a video on it, but I'm gonna bring it up again. You wouldn't have some shit like this talking about the mark of the beast under the guise of an April Fool's joke. I'm bringing it up again. Talking about microchip tickets. Saying it's April Fools, and these people, they're just like, someone said, well, still scan after I laminate my hand. Man, fuck you, man. This shit's not a joke. This mark of the beast thing is not a freaking joke. This is real, man. This is prophesied in the book of Revelation, man. Revelation 14 verse 8, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she had made all the nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Yeah, exactly. These other nations, they get pumped full of that Babylon juice, man, and they ended up drinking from the wine, and the wrath of her fornication, man. Let's go into this word, the 2019 year of correct, can't bring this out enough, because we gotta warn our people about the mark of the beast. You 12 tribes of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, confusion and faith scattered scattered across the globe, man. Anyone that can hear this word of truth and has a desire to do righteousness and follow this truth, man. Anyone that has eyes to see and ears to hear, man. This is for you, man. Because if this truth resonates with you, odds are you're probably an Israelite.
Strong's G 5480, Charagma.
Yeah, and it means a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or of the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Basically, it's just like, like then when back in the old days when they had a slave, you brand a slave. That mark is a brand, man. That mark is basically like Esau branding you with a hot iron, saying he owns you. But it's not a mark with a hot iron. It's an RFID chip in your motherfucking hand. They want to condense all this technology into the RFID chip, man. The scriptures say anyone that has eyes to see and ears to hear, man. Yo, if you can see it, man. And if you can't see it, man, this thing ain't for you. Deuteronomy 19:4. If the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai have not given you a heart to perceive and eyes to see and ears to hear unto this day. So some people are just shut out, man. But this is what we pray we are. We pray we part of the hopeful elect. As pertaining to John 12 and 36. While you have light, believe in the light. While you have light, believe in the light, that ye may be children of the light. These things spoke Yahushai and departed, and he did hide himself from them. 1 Thessalonians 5:5. Ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of the darkness. Ephesians 5:8. For we were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. And that's what we're trying to do, man. That's what we're praying for, man. Because this world, man, this world is over. Esau, man, you're going down, man. You're going into hardcore slavery. All the things you did to the children of Israel, man. And for this shit you doing even to your own people. Kahol Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Karkadash. Lord willing, this was an edifying video. And to the next one, I say Shalom. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. May a blessing of election fall upon your house. Kwam Yasharala. Wa'abababol.